Hey, so this is the walkthrough of ProField dashboard system. So this is your dashboard, kind of gives you all the numbers. We can customize it to whatever you like and whichever look and different numbers. So you can click on leads, will take us right to leads. So the first option here, obviously we'll go through this sequence. And so leads. And so leads is pretty much all the leads that are texting, calling you, emailing you. So we're having synchronized up first. It's one of the phones that automatically answer your calls, and you see up first calls are coming in here. We also can pull text message, emails, and voicemails from your Google Gmail account, any email address you have. And so that will kind of all show up here. So for example, an up first call here, you see this is call, it was a spam call. Also here it's filtered another phone inquiry. Let me see if there's an actual here. So this was a GoDaddy one. So it's the high priority water leak hose from the dishwasher. The gap fell off, no clamp, water pouring. So this is perfect. So we can say, okay, this was a dishwasher thing. Source was GoDaddy conversations. That's their phone number. So we can also, I was just going to put our email in to test it out, the features, and then if they didn't give an address, you can just put in the address or no address for now. So we're going to hit save changes, and that will be this lead here. So we're going to go ahead and convert this lead into an estimate, right? So as soon as you hit convert, it goes to the next step, which is estimate, creating automatically imported that client's information and created it as a client. So Neil King, we put our email and their phone numbers right there. And so there's the title, you can address it as you want. You can say dishwasher, service type, you can say dishwasher service, whatever service you call it. Description, you can update description or however you want, and then the notes as well. So you don't have it to have it twice, we can just put in notes so you can see the difference for now. Need to verify more information from the client. So yeah, this estimate is for 30 days. So we say, okay, dishwasher fix, we'll just say 199 for example's sake. We can add another one. We say hose clamp, let's say 29.99, and then save that. So once you save that, that will make sure that saves, but you also have the option to text the client or email the client, right? So if we email the client right now, it'll go to my test email right now, but it'll say, hey, this is an estimate for your dishwasher. Dear Neil King, please find your estimate for the dishwasher total, and then you can hit send email. So the nice thing about this is you don't even have to talk to the client. Same thing if you don't have an email, you can just text the client. We would have to integrate, or the easy way is just hit text client here. We can just copy SMS for you. Hey Neil King, thanks for reaching out. Your estimate for dishwasher, and then there's a link they can check. So you can just copy that, and then if you go to just open up if you're doing this on your phone, you would just text that person, and you would just paste your text, into the thing and hit send directly in GoDaddy conversations. Okay, and then you'll see in estimates here that we created that one estimate. So when you open up that estimate, like I said, you can email the client, or you can just text the client as well. You can copy this SMS, send it back through conversations GoDaddy. Up first, your own text message, whatever phone you want to use, makes it flexible. Just copy, paste, and send. And then they would see this in their text message. Hey Neil King, thanks for reaching out. Your estimate for the dishwasher, please approve or decline. And then they will get this link. So this link here, I'll just copy that and show you here. So this is the link of what the estimate we just created. It's going to say the customer's name, the date, address if you put one, description of what they requested. So yeah, you want to make sure the description is updated, not just of what the lead came in, but because the customer will see this description. And also the estimate details. So it will be dishwasher $199, hose clamp $29.99, and from there the great thing, they can just approve or decline. So you don't even have to talk to the client. If you text them or email them, they'll get approval or decline right there, and then they can text you back. So if they have any questions, if they decline, they don't like the price, yada yada, then obviously you can always call at the end of the day if they're still not responding. But it gives you an additional tool that you don't have to talk on the phone. So once they hit approve, they'll say estimate approved, and you will get approved on your dashboard. So if we go back here, you would see that when you see in estimates, it'll already be marked as approved. So when the estimate is marked as approved, you won't have the approve or decline button anymore. You can just create an invoice from that. So once you did the job, you create the invoice and then you build the client. So it's pretty straightforward. What you can also do is use this whole steps of, we went through leads, we created the client automatically, and then the estimate, and then you can also use jobs and schedule. So the job is when you want to schedule a job, you say, hey, I want to create a job from this, since the customer approved, the address that you want to go to, put that in there, and then you put in the date, say, hey, I'm going to go there tomorrow, Friday at let's say 7 a.m. in the morning. You can add a date if you want. Let's say, hey, this is a high priority, and Eric Young is going to go out, and you can give them an activity update. Will come tomorrow, Friday, 7 a.m. to fix dishwasher. So you post the update, you hit save, you see the job there. You can also give the client updates as you're going. So you can either text that again to the client, just copy that message, give them a link, copy SMS. You can say also give them updates. So when you're on route, say, hey, I'm on route, and send that also to the client. So when you text client, it will say, hey, okay, there's some updates to your dishwasher project, please view details. And so when they click on the link, they will get all your updates for that. So this is the link, what you would see, say client, the technician that's coming over to the address, and then the scheduled time they're coming, and then also any other updates, job updates will come tomorrow at 7 a.m. So they'll see all that. So that's a cool way to keep progress of it. And also, if you want to see your job schedules, you can see on your calendar. See tomorrow 7 a.m. we see the job there for nail clean. You can also view it by list. So list here, you can see if you have multiple jobs, you don't want to try to scroll through the different calendar views. All your jobs will just be listed here from newest to oldest, and you can open the job back to jobs right from the list view as well. So once you start the job, so you can do as much as you want here. If you want to actually use this to go through each step in the jobs and schedule and updates, or if you want to just close it out and just you can just create straight invoice at any time. So you would just change the status all the way to complete. But so we're gonna mark this as complete, pretending the job is done. You can text the client that the job's done, or just create an invoice directly, and that will take you to the last tab that you have here that's kind of interacting with the customer. It'll pre-fill all the information again, so you don't have to do it over again with the price. And so it's going to be $199 plus $29.99. You can add your own tax rate if taxes thing, which is 7.5%, I believe. So you can tax that. If not, you don't have to. Say due date. Let's just say invoice tomorrow. If you want to put a discount, you can put like a $10 discount, and then you can have additional notes on here as well for the invoice, letting the customer know if there's a change in price, why that change, needed another hose, and we're going to add hose clamp, second hose clamp, $29.99. And so if you save that updated version, you can email that to the client, so that will go directly to the email on file, and then they can pay it from there. Please find your invoice for your dishwasher job, 268, due date tomorrow. Additional notes, please submit at your earliest convenience and email. So as soon as they send email there, you can record payment or mark that as paid so that you get payment for that, or they made payment automatically, depending if you want to use Square or integrate that into any of your payment platform dashboard. You can also text client as well, so if they prefer text instead of emails, so you can just copy this SMS link and text this to the client. Email your ProField invoice is ready with the final invoice. So this link here, you can just copy the link as well, and you'll see kind of what they see on their end. So they will see information. Please find your invoice attached, and then it's the 199.29 close and the other close hose, and then your notes here, additional hose was needed. So, and then the tax, we had a discount price. So, and then we can update this with the logos and any other liking you want the invoice to look like. But that would be pretty much it. So they can pay for this directly. We can add your payment option link, so you can go straight to the Apple Pay, credit card, anything you want to link to, and that should be it. You can save and close. So you pretty much dashboard, you will see your one active job. So if you go there, that's the job that's active right now. So we can make sure that's completed and close. So completed, save job. So now we have 0 active jobs, 1 estimate. That's from this estimate here. Pending invoice. Once that's paid, you only see the revenue. So again, that's from the leads. We took it. It created the client. We have some other test client here. Client, and automatically create your invoice. You can convert it to a job if you want to skip straight to invoice portion, but the jobs will schedule it. You'll see on your list, and then you finally get the invoice. So that's kind of the full system, and then the reports you can run on how many invoices you have, estimated value, and once you mark the invoice as paid with the client, say mark this as paid, you will see this will update accordingly. So yeah, if you have any other questions, totally paid invoice, just let me know, and log into your own account, test it out, and let me know if you have any questions. I can show you the phone version of it as well. You might use it more often.